Alright, welcome back to Vaping in the Man Cave. It is a New Year day. First day of the New Year. I hope you had a great night last night. Probably hungover. That's fine. Everybody is. Grab you some greasy Taco Bell or something like that. It'll fix all that stuff. Electrolyte balance. Anyway, we got two juices for you. If you were paying attention to Facebook, we have the Vapor's Choice juice. I snapped a quick photo of their juice line behind their counter a couple weeks back while I was in Syracuse doing some training for my job. This is called Berry-A-Peelin. It's actually one of their house juices. They run about $10 for a 30 ml on their house juices. Then they have some premiums, and they have a huge line of other stuff that you should check out. They're over by Crouse Hospital up in Syracuse. I believe it's East Adams Street. Not positive, but we'll put that in the description below. I do have the last, and with a tear in my eye, the last Great Lakes juice. We're going to try this out for you. This is going to do all 5. We finally made it. Stick around, find out what we think. Hey, come on in. Grab your beer, grab your vape. Let's hang out.
Welcome to the Man Cave.
I'm Chris.
I'm Mike.
I'm Corey. Come on in.
On the clock.
Alright, so we got the Great Lakes Juice Co. Unsalted. This is a watermelon slushy. I like to think it tastes like a watermelon taffy. It's got that salty sweet. Pretty good. So far, I'm liking this juice. It's well rounded. The watermelon's not pungent. It's not like a real strong watermelon. It's got those other flavors behind it to kind of mellow it out. And it makes a pretty tasty, almost tastes chewy, like a saltwater taffy.
Alright, so Great Lakes Unsalted. It's supposed to be watermelon slushy. I don't know, I've kind of vaped it off and on. It's not terrible, but it's not the greatest. I don't know, kind of tastes like it needs salt, if you ask me. You definitely taste the watermelon, and you definitely get kind of that, like a alligator ice aftertaste, but you don't get like a menthol flavor out of it. You don't get like a cooling sensation or anything. It just kind of tastes like that sugary aftertaste that you have from a slushy.
Alright, I've got the 5th and final of the Great Lakes juice. This one's unsalted. This is a watermelon slushy. I am not a huge fan of artificial watermelon flavoring. I'm just going to lay that out there right now. A lot of the fruit flavorings that are artificial to me, they taste artificial. They're not even close nearly to the right flavor. Artificial banana, not a big fan of that. But this one's pretty good. This one is kind of a spot-on watermelon. It's like eating a ripe watermelon, but like Corey mentioned, like a taffy. So there's like a candy kind of note in there. Very sweet, but it doesn't stay sweet. So after you exhale, the sweetness kind of fades a little bit, and it's not like stuck on your tongue. It's a pleasant vape, not something I would probably vape on a regular basis. But I'm very impressed with the way they managed to get the watermelon in there without making it taste too artificial. Alright, let's go back to this. So we got the Great Lakes Vape Company Unsalted Watermelon Slushy. What do you guys think?
Like I said, I'm getting more of a taffy, and I get like a saltwater taffy. It's got the salty kind of flavor. You say add salt.
You know, honestly, now that you've said that, you said saltwater taffy, and I heard you say it a couple times, and I'm thinking about it as I'm tasting it in my mind, I guess, and I get that. That must be why that sweetness hits and then it like dies, and you're left with kind of like a, because sweet
that first inhale, it's got that sweet kind of watermelon flavor to it.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
exhale, it
Kinda
gets that salty kind of and it has that chewy almost texture to the vape. Not saying that you can chew on it, but
No, but you kind
But
of get
yeah,
that,
yeah.
that sensation in your brain when you're vaping it.
Well,
yeah.
And I think that's the great thing about vaping. You try all these different flavors out, right? And you can just imagine,
Yeah, yeah.
you know,
definitely.
the flavors,
That's
and
the
your
best part.
brain's just like popping off, and like you vape a cupcake flavor, and it's like you almost feel like you're eating a cupcake when it's done right.
Yeah, when it's done right. Yeah, no, I'll say that's a definite. If it's
Um,
done wrong, then
There was a blueberry muffin flavor at Cheney's, Blue Muff, way back in the day. Remember in Ennis, Texas, and you could taste the butter. I don't know why or how he mixed it. I don't, but you could taste
because
the
it
butter.
had
on
butter
And
in
it
it.
was, but it was an amazing, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
amazing
and-
flavor, and it almost felt like you had butter on top of a.
When the juice is well put together like that, it allows you to get all those flavors, and you're not being bombarded by one single flavor.
And you can really appreciate it. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of single flavor juices. I don't
Yeah.
want to have a blueberry vape or a strawberry vape. I want to have something with some texture, some background. And that's what I think is good about this one.
I was gonna say,
It's got the flavor up front,
yeah,
but then it's got all those little complexities in the background.
definitely. They've got the watermelon spot on.
Yeah.
That's the watermelon's perfect, and I mean the exhale. With the exhale, I mean, of course, we're all gonna get something different. But I mean, like you guys are talking taffy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get taffy at all. I get like that sugared aftertaste of when your tongue freezes from a slushy
Gotcha.
and your tongue's just kind of numb and you have like that sugar coat on it. But the sugar doesn't stick with this juice.
Did your tongue stay blue?
Not
Or
this
was it
time.
red?
Right.
That's the one thing I remember about the ice, like the Italian ice and stuff like that. You always get that colored tongue.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about vape flavors. You know,
Yeah.
you get that little bit of nostalgia. We've come across so many of them so far that kind of bring us back to our
Yeah,
childhood.
definitely.
Yeah.
Different candies and different flavors.
Yeah, it's like that one juice, the I Love Candy Rainbows. It says no candy without the cavities. That's awesome. I mean, and that's what this is for me too. I don't eat as much sweets as I used to because I'm getting my sweets throughout the day, but I'm not, worried about cavities from it. So it makes it kind of nice.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about all the wrappers.
What do you give it?
I'm going 4 out of 5.
4 to 5.
4 out of 5. It would have been perfect if it didn't have that abrupt, stop of sweetness at the end. I don't like that leftover sweet flavor, but it feels like as soon as you vape it out, it stops and there's nothing left, and then
See, that's why I gotta give it a 5 out of 5. Because with that, when you actually exhale and the sugar, it stops. That's kind of like the tease that makes you want to go, ooh, okay, I want more.
Way to bring it back. Yeah. I'm gonna go 5 out of 5. I like the watermelon flavor. I like how it has that texture that makes it almost like a taffy, chewy, salty kind of. I like that. So they came back after
True North,
True
yeah.
North, and this flavor I'm actually enjoying. So.
All right. So I got Vapor's Choice Berry-A-Peelin. I don't really have too much to say about this. The banana's good. The banana is amazing in it. I'm still a little confused on what the berry actually is, though. I know, for me personally, it kind of tastes like a strawberry, if anything, which isn't really bad, but to me, you can tell that it's not just strawberry. It tastes like there's something extra there.
you could definitely taste the banana in there. I'm not fond of it though. I feel like it's like a fresh banana, but it's not quite ripe. There's almost like a sour note to it. And you ever eat a banana that's not quite ripe and you have that almost bitterness on your tongue afterwards? And that's kind of what I'm getting from this flavor. The berry mix in there is pleasant. It's a good mix. But overall as a flavor, I'm not digging it.
The Berry-A-Peelin for me, it's got that almost like Chris was saying, it tastes more like a real banana. So it's got that real banana, almost like a Gerber banana baby food. Kind of a weird concept, but if you know what I'm talking about, if you ever had baby food, the banana in those is just smushed banana. And so that's the kind of banana I'm getting from it. The berries that come in afterwards, they're kind of all over the place. It's hard to pinpoint one berry. I do get a strawberry. I'm getting kind of a tartar berry, like a tart berry, like a blackberry or raspberry, something like that.
Okay, so you checked them out personally.
I did.
Paper's Choice.
Yep.
And how was the shop?
Shop was nice. They do have. It was a smoker's choice that I went to. It wasn't a vapor's choice, but all their juices are labeled vapor's choice. So they have two businesses. They have the vapor's choice, which leans a lot more towards the vaping. They've got mods, they've got RDAs, they've got RTAs, they've got tanks, they've got wire, they've got cotton. Pretty much anything you can think about having for vaping, they have it in there. They have plenty of juices, as you've seen in the Facebook post. There's a wall, and then there's another wall, and then there's another wall, and it just keeps going. There's juice, lots of juice. And the way that the lady explained to me is they're changing that store into a vapor's choice because vaping has become so big that they want to lean more towards that, because they were saying they had cigars that they were throwing out because nobody buys cigars, nobody buys the cigarettes anymore. There is people out there that like cigars and do that kind of stuff, but it's not such a hot commodity as it used to be. And so now they're changing to vaping. They got some good juices. Some of the line that they have, the Vapor's Choice line that they have, they didn't have on the shelf. There was a couple that I seen that I really wanted to try, but because they hadn't quite switched completely over yet, they didn't have them on the shelf. So I think next time I'm up that way, I might stop in and see if they got them in and try those ones out.
Now, where are they located?
These guys are over by Crouse Hospital up in Syracuse.
Okay.
I believe it's East Adams. I'm not 100% positive. We do have we'll put that in the description below. Let you guys know exactly where they are. There's two of them right in the same general area. If you over by East Fayette and go down, there's a shopping center right there that's got a smoker's choice, and then up next to the Genesee Grand is where I was staying. That's right next to Crouse Hospital. I just walked a couple blocks, and there's a smoker's choice up there. So they've got quite a few shops in the Syracuse area.
What do you think for stars?
I'm gonna go 4 out of 5. I actually like the banana flavor in it, and I like the way that they have the two juices kind of meshed together. It's all over the place. What do you got?
I'm gonna go 4 out of 5 too, because I don't hate it. I really don't hate this juice. It does grow on me the more I vape it, and it may be the case to you guys too. You might pick it up and then you might initially taste it and be like, well, you know, I'm not sure. Vape it a few times and then start going, well, it's not actually that bad.
Yeah.
All right, folks. So we've made it through the Great Lakes juice line. We've went through all 5 flavors. We've told you what we think. Now it's your turn to actually go out, find these juices, and actually tell us what you think. We're still looking for comments. We're looking for subscribers. We need you guys to like to actually show us that you're watching the videos. Right now, out of 5 flavors, we've only found one that we couldn't agree on and actually put a rating to. So, out of 5, pick 1, pick 2. Tell us what you think. We're giving you our honest opinion for our honest dollar. We want you to do the same. Try and help us with our videos. Just even if you put a comment. Like, hey, I tried the Youper, it was amazing. That's all we're looking for. Like we said, we're going to put a link for the Great Lakes for you, so you guys can actually find it. We'll put a link up for the Vapor's Choice, and anybody who might be seeing these videos in Syracuse, we'll put down the actual address for you. As Corey said in the beginning of the video, I'm sure most of you are watching this with a hangover, so find yourself some greasy eggs or something, a couple cheeseburgers, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Happy New Year. Hope everybody stayed safe. didn't get a ticket for drinking and driving, come on back next week. We'll do it all over again.